Good morning. What's up, guys? Mike Garrick back with more Mind, Nutrition, Body. Today I got something really awesome for you. I want to share the most powerful natural healing secret that I know of. It's called hydrotherapy. Now, I think you guys have probably heard about it. Anybody who's an athlete has probably heard of this. But in the 20 years that I've been studying natural healing, I have not come across anything that is even remotely as powerful as this. I've hurt my back pretty bad several times in my life, and I got to where I was on heavy duty painkillers, and this was the only thing that actually helped facilitate the healing. So there's a big reason for that. Hydrotherapy is really hot water and really cold water, and all you do is you contrast back and forth between those two. And what you're doing is when you expose your skin or expose your body to cold water, what it does is it takes all of that blood and shunts down to your core, right? So it's pulling all the blood to your core. And then when you get in and expose yourself to hot water, then what it does is it dilates all your vessels and all your blood goes to the surface. So what you're doing essentially is you're pumping your blood back and forth through those tissues that are either injured or that you've worked out and stressed, that are damaged, that need to be repaired. So you're speeding up the natural healing process of actually getting blood flow into that area, so oxygen and nutrients into that area, and then as well as getting waste and toxins out of that area, which is equally important. So this is a extremely powerful technique, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I did a hike yesterday, crazy hike yesterday. It was 13 miles and destroyed my heel cords. I woke up this morning and I could barely walk. So I want to show you guys this. I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, let's take a look at the tools that you're going to need. You're going to need 2 buckets and a hand towel. Hopefully it's not your wife's favorite hand towel. She's not going to appreciate that very much. So this is so I don't get water all over the place. Scoot up to it. I'm sitting on a chair. And this, what's really cool about this is you can do this when it comes to your lower extremities. You can do this while you're, working on your laptop or doing some other things. You can multitask. But basically, you're going to have to get creative, and depending on what is injured and what you want to heal faster, and the actual size of the bucket. Okay, so we have a bucket that's full of the hottest water you can handle. Use some common sense with this, but you do really want it really hot, to the point where it's uncomfortable, but not to the point where it's going to burn you. And then you're going to have ice water, not cool water, right? That's straight out of the tap. You need ice. Look at that. You need ice in there. It's going to be extremely cold, and this is going to hurt a little bit. It's going to feel uncomfortable. The hot water feels really nice, but can be uncomfortable if it's hot enough, the way it should be. All right, so the time frame is going to be anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes is ideal, but if you can only do 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds, then it's okay. Then just go back and forth, right? So when it gets too hot and you can't handle it anymore, then come over here to the ice and let it soak in the ice. And then after it's 1 to 2 minutes have passed, then you go back to the heat, okay? This is pumping the blood back and forth through those tissues. Extremely effective. And even though it's uncomfortable at first, after you're done, it's going to feel amazing. Okay, that's how you do it on an extremity. So how do you do it on something like your lower back? Well, you can do this straight out of your shower if it's in the wintertime, because in the wintertime the water is cold enough. And then obviously from your water heater, it's hot enough and you can just let it run on that area, but you want it to be really hot and really cold. And what you would do is you would cycle through 1 to 2 minutes on hot and 1 to 2 minutes on cold. The time frame is still the same. You could also do like a hot shower and then fill your bathtub up with water and add ice to it, which to me, that's a big pain in the butt. So I don't generally do that. If you become a very big student of this, then what you can do is you can create what's called a cold shock tub. I have one out in my garage, and then I have an infrared sauna up in my room. So what I'll do is I'll go back and forth between those two. And that is the extreme of this, and you're getting the full body. There's a lot of scientific research right now talking about cold and heat shock proteins that help with all sorts of things, the growth hormone, the testosterone, all of these different hormones and chemicals that your body is secreting naturally to heal itself. It's out there right now. I mean, the research is out there. And if you take this seriously and you actually use it, I can guarantee that you're going to see some pretty amazing results. So I wanted to share that tool with you guys. Comment below. Let me know of your experiences. And I'm Mike Garrick, helping you think, eat, and move with a purpose.